Machine, I clicked the goddamn fucking button. Would you just... Oh, it did just start. Whoops. Fuck it. We'll do it live. That's what we do every week. At least every week that we have a show. Right, dog?
Right. And I'm back because I have Saturdays available again.
Saturday is available again? Does that mean that you're fully moved?
No, I wasn't moving these past...
Oh, what the hell were you doing?
We're
I
still
thought that
busy.
you were getting a place ready to move into.
Yeah. The contractors had to come in this past month on Saturdays. My younger brother is a marching band. His last show was last weekend.
You had to go see his marching band shows?
Yes.
What?
Because he went to mine, I go to his. I'm being a good brother.
Oh, what? When did that start?
I don't know.
I'm going to ask what to everything tonight, people, because what is the question? I feel like it's a great question. So let's say hi to the handful of people that are already watching. What's up, Q's Queen? What's up, Elizabeth Me? What's up, Rose? What's up, Sherry? What's up, Husky? Wait a second. What's up, dog?
The sky. Or the ceiling. I don't know.
I was going to say, you're definitely a ceiling. Well, technically, where I am, I'm looking up at a floor. It doesn't technically have a ceiling. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right, like if the ceiling isn't finished and you can see the floor for the, what I want to say, room above you, whatever above you, I would assume that you're looking at the floor, no?
The bottom of the floor.
Exactly. What's up, Billie Jean? Oh. What's up, Noodles? What's up, Kim? What's up, Janie? What's up, Christine? Did I miss anybody because the chat jumped? I did not.
A couple of people in the chat have changed their icons.
That's okay. Rose said, watching Halloween, then probably Clue later. Wish they would. Rocky Horror Picture Show. What? Like the first half makes perfect sense. Does that second sentence make sense?
No. Wish they would. Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I don't know who they is. Like, wish they would play Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know. Sherry says, nice, Rose. I've been trying to watch a Halloween movie every day. Are there that many Halloween movies, or does she mean it in... Oh, wait, no, it's lowercase. Never mind. That means generic, right?
Generic. Well, I mean, even if it's capital, it could still mean generic.
I guess.
Because a holidays with a capital H2.
Ah, yes. She wishes that AMC would play Rocky Horror Picture Show. This comment says that it came in at 10 o'clock, so no, you're not late. You're not late at all, Janie.
On time.
Like, right on time. I mean, unless you're counting the seconds, but I wasn't even really looking at the seconds, so I might have started a hair early because I clicked the button and then it went into a holding pattern, and I was sitting here going, what? What is the question? And much more. At least that's what the description says.
Right.
Oh, Noodles. Hi, sorry, I got notified. Wait, you're apologizing that you got notified? Is that what's happening here? Is that what that means? You're like, yeah, shit, I was sitting here and then a notification popped up on my screen and I meant to reply to a different message, but clicked that notification by mistake and boom, here I am.
Shit, I got notified my favorite streamers are on. Damn it.
Right? Like, that is
Why
some
are they
terrible,
streaming?
terrible news. Terrible news.
Why are
What's
they
up,
streaming
Cam?
at the most convenient times?
I mean, convenient for who? Convenient for Squirrel to join us. What's up, Squirrel?
Hi.
How you
What's
doing
going on?
tonight?
Oh, of
Uh,
course, I see Noodles. I know who Noodles is. Anyway,
you do?
yes, that's Small Squirrel.
Oh, well,
Mm-hmm.
that's so. She's mocking me.
Ah, Noodles, I swear, I know where you live, literally.
It says, it says,
Like,
"Hi,
I know.
sorry, I got notified." I was like, "Wait a second, you apologize that you got notified?"
Oh, no.
Remember, I usually promote beating your kids.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's all no. Oh,
And
man.
I never hear Squirrel objecting to that. So when she's on and I say that,
Mm-hmm.
What's up,
No,
Geek?
I'm kidding.
Tendencies.
Oh,
Thanks
man.
for joining. Christine says it's pretty crazy to wake up 5 a.m. in Norway just to see this. I mean,
it's worth it though.
C is kind of true. It's a lot more listening than seeing at the moment. Oh, I missed one person. What's up, Bianca? Zombie. I always love that name. It's one of my.
All right, sorry, I had to. Noodles is gonna go now.
I don't know. I mean, if Squirrel says it's okay.
Yeah, no,
Yes, yes.
no.
This is very true.
Yes, uh-huh. That's what I
I'd be-
just told her. I'm like, hello, I told you live streams are for adults. Hello, chat. Hi, Christine. Hello, Sherry. Planet Q's Queen. Sorry I missed your stream earlier this week. It's been a very, very busy week. Billie Jean and somebody else. Oh, Geekicidal and Janie Davis. Oh my God, Janie Davis?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you?
I just haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, that's because she's a professional sleeper.
Ah, see, I need to
It's
do
not a
that.
joke. It's not a joke. She's good at it.
I want to sleep.
So when she goes to sleep, she's out for minimum, like we're talking on the regular,
Oh my.
8 to 10 hours.
Oh, dude, I want to sleep like that.
I didn't have to dream. I got like 3 hours yesterday. That
That's
was beautiful.
magical. 3 hours is like a mild power nap.
Okay, it
Um,
was.
Hi,
Well,
Kim Ryan. Oh, sorry.
I was 5 minutes late for work.
Oh my. Geekicidal's
Oopsie
divorcing.
daisy.
He's divorcing Mrs. Badger. Oh my.
Who the? Wait. Who is Mrs. Wait, what? Geekicidal Tendency's last name is Badger?
Maybe.
Who knew?
I don't know. He lives in the Canadian woods, doesn't he?
Yes, yes, he does.
Not sure.
I think this is a comment that you sparked. Janie says, "My parents spanked. It was usually dad for everyone else, but I got mum. You never want to fuck up so badly that your mum spanks you." Is that true, Squirrel?
Hmm.
Who's
Yeah, yeah. I'll be honest with you. Yeah,
who
yeah.
is the disciplinarian in your house?
I am.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I mean, Calm Squirrel is pretty calm. I mean, I'll be honest with you, but he has like a tone. So if it goes to a certain frequency, all hell breaks loose. You know, he doesn't have to do a thing. It's just that his voice like got a little deeper. You know, that dad voice. You know, like, hey. You know, like I don't even
Oh, I
know.
love the dad voice.
I don't know how else to
It's
explain
meant
that.
to instill fear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, you drop like half an octave and go up about 10 bells.
Oh, Planet Q. What
I
is she?
see.
Buzzing?
I don't.
It's
Do you hear a buzzing?
yeah, it's probably your mic, PB.
It's probably.
I've tuned it out. So
I don't. Maybe I don't know. I don't hear anything, but
So it only buzzes when I talk.
no, it's like a constant, one of those like mic buzzes where it's like boom.
Oh, well, let's. What happens if I do this?
Oh, it stopped.
And now it's back?
Yep.
Weird.
Could be the cord. I don't know.
Okay, that's possible. Let's plug it
Interfere.
in.
It could be any type of interference causing it.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to plug it into a different USB.
Let me see if it's him. If it's not him, well, I guess when did the buzzing start? Because if it's on my end, I'll check my audio too.
No, it's PB.
Okay, I can't tell. Conspiracy. NSA is after you, PB.
Did it start buzzing again?
Hold on. It's better.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm in a different USB port, so we'll say that the other USB port is ultra
now it's
super
coming back.
broken. God damn it. I don't know what to tell you, guy.
It could be the cord.
Mm-hmm.
It could definitely be the cord. It's probably the cord.
Yeah,
Dun dun dun.
probably is the cord. Did you just play with the cord just now?
Yeah, just dicked with it.
Yeah, it made a little woof. Yeah, it's the cord.
That's nice.
Isn't that a new headset?
I mean, it's very new,
When
but
I got
it did fall on the floor one night.
when I got my mic, I did a different cord. One because this one was longer and I had it lying around.
Okay, so what you're saying is I need to get a new cord.
Yeah.
Son
And then my other
Cord
problem was it kept
conspiracy.
doing a static, and then I eventually figured out that's because one of my dials kept being sticky, so I just had to play with it a lot until it became, looser. So it wasn't sticking between the options.
Husky's like, that hammer came in handy. Fixed it.
Okay, how much did you pay for your cord, guy?
But the cord I have?
Sure.
I don't know. I said it was one I had lying around.
What do you mean you had to have? Okay.
I have a bunch of random
You
cords lying around.
stole the cord from someone?
No, I just have
What?
cords lying around. I have a box of broken cords and a box of cords that aren't
Okay,
into anything.
what brand do you recommend?
The brand, there's no brand on the cord. It could have been for something else that we don't have anymore.
What about you, Squirrel? What brand do you recommend for cords?
It depends on the cord, I guess.
A USB mic cord.
Oh, whatever the hell doesn't break after a week, that's pretty good.
Well, fuck.
I'm not your huckleberry when it comes to that crap. I try to stay on reviews on products if I get it from Newegg or Amazon. I guess I check the reviews on the longevity of the cord, like meaning how long does it last for average person? Is it compatible with my device? Sometimes apps don't like, your computer programs don't like specific USB type cords, so that's always fun figuring that out.
How much was your mic?
The one I have right now, or the I'm
talking
PB.
I think it's like $40.
All right, now you need a $50 cord.
Sounds about right. Well, I just clicked on one and it gives me two options. One option is to buy one pack, which I assume is one cord. The other option is a 24-pack.
For how much?
Let's find out.
What type of cord is it? Of a USB cord?
What? I don't understand the question. It's for a
There's
microphone.
Yeah, there's different ends for each microphone, for each USB. Like the most current USB is the USB-C.
No, it's not a C. It's like the square one with the rounded corners.
Oh yeah, that one. I forget the name of that one. I always forget the name. It's like B something.
Mosswog? Nope, that's the brand. I think that's USB-B.
BB.
Yeah, there's USB micro, there's USB-C. This is not even the full damn list. Don't give me a short list. There's a big list on time I looked up. Oh.
So yeah, That's nice. The cord is junk. Fuck.
Hey, sometimes you get a shitty cord.
Janie Davis says that she tends to melt tech that I'm trying to fix. I set fire to two TVs and melted a hairdryer to the surface of a coffee table. How? No clue.
What?
I don't know. It's like
It
in a past
really
life.
sounds. It's like I melted the hair dryer and the two TVs got lit on fire because of it. Wait, a hair dryer? Like the kind that blows hot air over a coil? Is that what we're talking about?
That's what I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she set it down running on the table and it melted itself to the table. Fuck.
Maybe it was still hot when she
I'm
put it down.
guessing it was still running and she set it down on the suck-in side.
Jenny
That
said
makes sense.
3 separate times these all happened.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
the
allowed
one
to
for my
touch
mic is a USB Mini.
plants
I
and
knew I
fish.
would get the name back. Called
Shit.
USB Mini.
She killed the fish with her plants and then she killed the plants with her dead fish. That's terrible. I kept this one African violet alive for several years, but she never flowered again.
Oh my.
That's a shy plant. That's an extremely shy plant. Holy fuck.
Oh, Sherry, having to buy new dishes. Butterfingers. Man, dishes.
Use glue.
I don't it like. Okay, yeah, you can use glue if you like break the handle off of your mug. You can't use.
No, I'm saying
glue.
use glue on your hands.
Use what you
Oh,
mean?
God.
Nah, you get some. If you're gonna do that, you got to get some stickum. You
Stickum?
catch everything. You know what stickum is, don't you?
Is this
Maybe.
maybe?
Maybe.
Stickum is the substance that you put onto your hands so that you can catch the football better or throw pitches better.
Ah, yes, because I have such an elaborate career of
Oh yeah,
tossing
because
around a
I
football.
know that. Hey, you know you put sex wax on your stick?
Oh my.
Which
You can-
stick?
You can put it on your
It's for
board,
me
too.
to know and you to find out. The
Oh.
funny part is I know what it is and you don't.
Oh my. She had lightning go. Oh,
Just rub it
Rose.
on your stick right there all night.
I had lightning go through an outlet and took out a TV. Holy shit.
I've never had anything be destroyed by any type of power surge. Except for the one that I caused. I used to have a pair of, what do I want to say, wireless headphones, right? And it had a little transmitter. And the transmitter is what you had to plug into whatever, 3.5 millimeter jack, whatever you're plugging into, computer, TV, radio, doesn't matter. And then boom, I don't know, it broadcasts like 50 feet, and this was like a decade ago, maybe more. So it was some quality old school technology. And rummaging around the room, I found another DC adapter to plug into the wall, and it said it was the same voltage. I was like, awesome. So I plugged that motherfucker into the wall. I turned it on. I was listening to it for about, I don't know, 2 minutes, and then I hear a big pop. And I was like,
Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck? I look over by the TV, and I see this little cloud of smoke coming out of the transmitter. I was like, holy shit, what happened? Go unplug the motherfucker real quick, grab a screwdriver, open the son of a bitch up. One of the capacitors exploded.
Oh, God.
Because apparently you have to have not just the volts the same, you also have to have the milliamps the same. I had it set at like double.
Good God.
Like the one that it came with, I think, was something like 10,000 milliamps, and this one was 20, and explosion.
There's a Pope Chewbacca in chat.
What is up, Pope Chewbacca Cabras for, do you know who that is?
Mm-mm.
Wookiee Supremacy.
Oh, okay.
He was there last night. And he's like, you guys know who I am, don't you? He's like,
No, I'm not gonna share
pretty
my
sure,
screen. I got a
you
better idea.
bastard. I doubt it. You
I
gonna
was gonna
tell me?
share my screen because I found it, and then I decided not to because I got a better idea.
Sounds like diner's over. I still
It's
don't
still
get
not
that,
over.
man.
I mean, I can show it if you want.
Just let me read the comment first. Q's Queen says, when I was younger, we had a power surge go through a VCR while watching Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, and it messed up the movie in the middle of the fight scene.
Oh,
I
that's
thought that was gonna end differently. I thought she was gonna say, "Man, it made this thing spectacular. There was lightning coming out of TV, same time it was coming out of the monster. It was epic."
it was the greatest 5D movie ever.
Right? Wait, what's the fifth D?
I don't know. Like
Okay.
fire?
Because I've done the 4D experience where, what the hell was it? It was at Universal Studios. It's some Twister thing, like the movie. Like
Mhm.
you were in a scene, and then they turn on the fans, and it gets real windy, and then they spray some water. And I was like, this is kind of lame.
Yeah, they throw hay at
Sex
you.
wax? Jesus Christ.
Sex
At
wax.
least I understand your name more now.
Do you know what it is for?
Do I know what sex? I don't know what you use it for.
Either I threw mine out or I still have it somewhere. I don't know.
There's a lot of uses for that stuff, but
Janie has also broken several windows. One of them was propped behind the TV to replace. One of them was propped behind the TV to replace one my sister put her foot through. Okay, it does make sense. I was just reading it like a putz. Or like a.
Too fast.
hello, Keely Chow.
What's up, Keely Chow? What? Sporking raid? I feel like you're going to be the only person on this raid, Keely. Like, who the fuck is going to come from Sporking News? Is it podcast? I don't remember. And watch this. We do not talk about, well, I'm sure we talk about some of the same stuff occasionally, but I haven't talked to that guy in a while.
Who's sporking?
Yeah, I haven't talked to anybody in there. Fuck. I forget what they call their group. Because it was him and Final Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck were the other two guys? Don't remember. It was a while ago. What the hell is this?
This is my other reference.
The hell, dude? Oh my.
What the fuck? How old is this?
Oh my god. There's a lot of acid.
That's the
How old
credit is Jack
that?
Stauber.
Holy
That
shit.
one, this is on his channel. It said May 6, 2019.
Oh my god.
And it looks like it's from 1978.
Probably from the
Yeah.
80s. It looks like that stop motion 80s look.
There, I linked it.
You
Oh my
licked
God.
it?
No, I
He did-
linked it.
He did both. He has sex wax.
Yes. Second.
Oh shit!
Don't worry, guys. That is a lubricated video. That's what that is. Oh no. Oh jeez. So anything going on this week? Or is it just kind of
This
chill?
week? Wait, do you mean the week upcoming or the week that just got done with?
Either one. Why the hell not?
Oh, I mean, I sold a lot of pumpkins.
Was there a shortage of pumpkins?
There is a shortage of pumpkins. That's what we talked about last week.
Oh, I know. But have you had any pumpkin fights yet?
Oh, I mean, I didn't have to. Today I was driving the hayride, so I didn't have to worry about people fighting over pumpkins per se. But that would be freaking hilarious to watch, and now I
I'm
kind
waiting
of
for
want it
this.
to happen.
Watch him. It'll always be some Karen mother trying to get it for their kid and rip it out of some other kid's hands.
Ooh,
That
that'll be
is,
good. I like
you know,
that.
you're going
Yeah.
to see at least one. There's going to be one.
Just make sure you film it and upload it. We need to watch.
Anonymously.
No, today was ridiculous. I was sitting there, and I'm supposed to, every time somebody gets on the hayride, I do the little clicker, right? You know what I'm talking about? Just the counter.
Yeah.
And I got up into the 200s, and I was like, oh, I'm at 250, and I don't even think that I've been driving for 2 hours yet. So that's pretty fucking good. I was like, I'm only a quarter of the way through the day. I'm at 250. I'll be over 1,000 because it's going to pick up a little bit.
Right.
And then about an hour later or so, I looked down and I was at like 280 something. And I was like, wait a second. Okay, didn't think nothing of it. Another hour or so goes by. I'm at 283. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So then I just started clicking like crazy. That motherfucker was broke.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
So then, oh shit, it must have been because we closed at 6. So I think it was at maybe 4:30. No, when did I freaking take lunch? I finally got a break at at like 4:30, something like that. And I went up by the stand, and the boss was in there hawking frickin' pumpkins, and he goes, "How many rides you done so far?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know, man. It broke." He just starts laughing at me.
That's like the worst part is he, instead of him being like, "Oh man, let me get that fixed for you," he just mocked you. That's all.
It's good. I mean, I don't even understand entirely the point of tracking how many people went on the ride because you sold the tickets or you bought a wristband.
Right.
So, like, you could keep track because I'm not letting you know how much money was made there. I'm just clicking it every time somebody comes on. So, if you got a wristband, you can ride more than once. Am I supposed to click it more than once? Yes. But you didn't make any more money.
Man.
So I said, fuck it. Because I don't think that there's another one around. I just stopped counting it. It was a great day. Except for at one point, there was a truck loading up by the corn stalks, which is kind of in my path for doing the little loop turnaround to come to the step stand that's built.
Right.
They got a little drop down board, and then people just walk straight off the wagon and go down 5, 6 steps, something like that. It's a nice little system. So I pull in, I wheel the fucking round, get it parked, get everybody freaking unloaded, and the other guy who works there who is helping this guy load up his truck, he walks over and he goes, "You're a real professional." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah." And he puts his hand up, and I don't know, he just takes his index finger and his thumb, and he goes, "You were about that far away from the truck." And it was, I don't know, 3, 4 inches. And I was like, holy shit, I thought I was farther away than that, but whatever. Cool. So I walk down the fucking steps, get on the tractor, put it in fucking gear, start going forward. I forgot to move the fucking door, close the little gate, and I almost tipped the steps over.
Oh man.
It was fucking hilarious.
God bless.
He starts.
Yep.
What's up?
Hi, you got cut off and you're sounding distant suddenly. Sorry. Just letting you know.
Oh, no, now
around
we got
the time
a
you were
different
talking.
problem.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it kind of clicked back and it muffled you.
What about now?
Better. There you go.
Betterish.
Man, fuck off.
Hi, Carmen. Carmen Fuck.
Hello, Carmen.
Hi, Becca.
Hello, Rebecca. Anyway,
So,
did you hear the whole story? Yes,
well,
no?
yeah, the part where you got back into the truck after that guy said you were a professional and you got back in the vehicle and.
Oh, I got back onto the tractor and I hadn't flipped the board back up or closed the gate. So when I drove away, I almost tipped the steps over. Whoopsie.
Professional.
So then I stopped, throw it in fucking reverse, and I was like, oh, that sucked. Guy comes back over and he goes, and I just complimented you. I was like, no more compliments. They're distractions. Holy shit. It was only mildly embarrassing because I don't know what level of flavor is less than mild. If we're talking about sauce, that's the cheapest, or the yeah, I'll say cheapest, because if you get the El Diablo sauce, that's a lot of spice. Seems like you're really getting your money's worth out of that shit, right?
You had like a Taco Bell packet sauce moment as far as embarrassment.
Yeah,
Just
just
a
the
hint.
mild one. Just the
Right.
mild. I mean, if they still had the salsa verde, I'd go with that because it's even less spicy and I like the flavor of it. But
Did
the
they get rid of
motherfuckers
that?
can. Oh yeah, they got rid of it at least last time. God, it had to been a couple of years ago that they got rid of
I
it.
haven't had Taco Bell in ages, dude.
Yeah, that's because you're closer to real tacos.
Yeah, true.
It's like, I'm
Oh
not
my.
wasting money at the Bell. Fuck that. Although they came out with a new commercial, which I thought was goddamn hilarious. It's these two people, right? And they meet at like a party, and then they leave the party, and they go out onto the beach, and one of those, what do I want to say, the metal buoy markers that are out in the ocean. You know what I'm
Hmm.
talking about? Those big
Yeah.
fucking things.
Hmm.
One of those is on the beach, and a wave comes in and tips it over, and it gongs like the frickin' Taco Bell bell, and the chick just leaves the guy. Just walks, doesn't say a fucking word, just walks the fuck away, goes to Taco Bell.
Oh my God.
I couldn't stop fucking laughing. I was like, she heard the Taco Bell gong and she had to get herself a fucking taco, man. I get it.
So essentially, Taco Bell is a cock block.
Oh,
Makes
for
sense.
sure. For sure.
A date gone wrong. Thanks, Taco Bell.
I mean, it does it in either direction because, see, it blocked him ahead of time, but
Hmm.
now after you've consumed it, it's going to block you after the fact because you're going to be preoccupied.
Either way, the evening is shot.
Out your ass.
Oh wow.
Holy shit, he
Oh,
made it here. He was there
oh,
last night, Squirrel.
oh, was he? I
He
was one.
absolutely was.
Oh, the Senate. Hi, Senate. Haven't seen you in
What's up,
ages, bud.
Welcome,
Senate?
Senate. You got some sex wax?
Oh, it's so good to see you, Senate. I see your tweets all the time.
Husky, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. He says, no Zod, just PB and Squirrel and not Zod? What a fantastic lineup, PB.
Oh my God, dude.
So that
Oh no.
makes that makes sex wax, not Zod, right?
I think, yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm
Sex
sex
wax is
wax.
its own
I mean,
entity.
it's Mr. Zogs, not Zod. Sex wax.
Oh my
The thing
god.
is, if this picture was a little bit more zoomed in, you'd see what it's used for on the black ring.
Hey, Janie has a question for you, Husky.
Yeah.
Doesn't the wet soak your fur and fritz your cyborg parts when you put sex wax on your stick?
You don't melt the wax or anything. You just rub it on there.
That's nice.
Just open it up out of the wrapper and you just start rubbing it on.
A nice clear finish. There you go. Oh, Planet Q's Queen has a joke, BB.
There's a wait. Is this a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I only read the first part, and I stopped before the word walk. A bear, husky, and squirrel walk into a bar. The bear orders honey. The squirrel orders nuts. But what does the husky order?
Sex wax.
That's just funny. Oh God.
I mean, if someone guesses what it is, I'll tell you what it is. But I'm not. I just don't want to say what it is until someone guesses.
I'm gonna let the. I know what I know what people use it for, but I don't want to say. I want the chat to have their time. But
Oh, so squirrel knows what it could be.
yeah, back in my day, no. I'm talking about where you use it. Oh my, that escalated.
I mean, they've
Russian. Oh my.
It's on their site. It says the best for your stick since 1972.
Can you read that name?
The Russian name?
Yep. Just the first one, not the last one. Is it Kona?
We're going to butcher the name.
It looks like Kona. That's what I'm going with. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it very much.
Let me see what Google Translate says.
Kolya? Kolya? Medvedev? Medvedev? Oh my. What's going on there with the Russians?
Stupid thing.
Wait, Janie already said the use. I gotta scroll back up. Where was that at? Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. Zero spice tolerance.
Let's see here.
I can only scroll so far.
Oh man, I really wish Zod was here. I want him to pronounce a second name.
Why?
Okay, so under the Google Translate, however accurate it could be, it says Kolya. And I'm not pronouncing the other name, but it goes Medvedev. Yeah. I'll put it. Yeah.
Oh my. Talking about putting the lotion into the skin. Oh my.
Or it gets the hose again.
Oh, the site's offering some advice.
It is okay, at this point, Jenny, it is personal. I cannot get into that.
Bingo.
At this point, it's personal.
It's done for a lot of stuff, but surfing.
She said it's for surfing on men. What?
Not this sex wax. This sex
if you
wax
say so.
Sticks.
See, I've lost my specialty here because I used to get 2 X's and everybody else got 1 X, but now she upgraded everybody else because Husky's getting the double X, Zod's getting the double X, but only one person gets a double heart. What's up, Karen? I may be just a hair salty about it.
I mean, they do make. I'm just going to show the Walmart one because that's where I got the picture and it's the biggest picture. So there you go. I'm sharing my screen so people could see the sex wax, but bigger.
Senate. Oh, hi, Kate. Hey, Karen. It's our favorite Karen. Husky's just fascinated by its
yeah, the company does make
so we gotta put a
sex wax never spoils the best for your stick.
Put a fandom zone sticker on that. You barely gotta change the spelling. It's
and
to finger yourself.
Types and shit too. It's not just the original.
Right.
Yeah. This company is based out of California, so it does make sense. You know, they have surfboard wax too on their site. But I used it when I played hockey, and I would rub it on my stick all the time.
Those are specialty hides.
And a lot of the dirty jokes I learned about the sex wax, I learned from my coaches.
Which ones?
Let's see.
Wait, you
The
have
coaches I
coaches?
had in hockey. Yeah, in
You
hockey.
played hockey?
I've told you I played hockey before.
Oh,
Why
well,
is this so
I
funny?
guess it's a prerequisite. You're from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to be the next. What do I want to say? Gordon Bombay.
No, I just wanted to play hockey because I wanted to.
I don't know who these are for, but I'll take
That's
that.
for the porno. Who mentioned the porno last night?
Holy fuck, you did.
No, I
for
didn't.
sure.
Someone in the chat made a porno, and I'm like, that sounds like a hentai.
When did I mute myself?
Oh, Squid Game. I don't know, Squirrel. When I was looking at the chat.
Fuck, I don't remember. That's bad.
That wasn't Squid Game. It's somebody else. Who was the one that said it though?
Say
Because
what?
if I say it, I think it's wrong. Because if someone whose name started with a K, and I'm probably going to say it, and it'd be wrong, and I'm not saying it.
It wasn't the
porn?
Senate.
Nah, it wasn't the Senate. They mentioned some sort of porno.
What is that?
Hearts and Fire.
that they're
Ah.
shooting some sort of porno.
Who is?
Janie says, Husky, are you okay? This is a safe place. You want to tell us something about your coaches? Oh my God.
What the hell?
Oh,
You
no.
know what his coaches did in their spare time, right?
They like to use that sex wax.
They were Boy Scout leaders.
No.
But on the weekends, they were Catholic priests. Multitaskers. Like,
This
you gotta-
bullshit. You know how many
gotta get
hockey
a toe
games
in
I had on
everywhere.
Sunday? You know how many practices I had on Wednesday? There's no fucking way they were Catholics.
I don't give a fuck about the Wednesdays. Catholics can suck it. It's so weird. It's true, man. Like, I don't want to work out going to praise God. That does not seem appropriate. He did not ask me to do that. They're like, yeah, but we're showing our devotion. I was like, you're showing your devotion to getting knee replacements when you're 35. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Like, I can't deal with that shit. I only ever went there for a funeral. What the fuck was the other thing? I don't remember. I was like, there was way too much kneeling in the Lutheran church. I was like, what is happening? God
You
said I could
kneeled
be
in a Lutheran
comfortable.
church?
Absolutely.
Nope,
I
do.
haven't kneeled in a Lutheran church.
Oh,
In
I've never
Sheboygan.
knelt in a Lutheran church. Really? They kneel there?
They used to, and then their congregation
Too old
got
to
super
kneel?
old, and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're not doing that no more.
That's hilarious.
I
Senate
thought
says,
so too,
Sen-
because we go there for Christmas every year, so I get to go there one day out of the year, and they got a giant ass pipe organ there and everything. It's actually a pretty cool building. And I was like, oh, we got to do the kneeling again, and then we got all the way through the service, and I was like, what happened to the kneeling? And either grandpa or grandma at the time was like, yeah, we don't do that anymore because we're old. I was like, oh, that's fair.
yeah, I haven't seen kneeling at their Lutheran, because we go to a Lutheran church, and they don't. I've never seen anybody kneel, honestly.
Oh my God.
Jane says I have Catholic ski.
Oh, too much
Oh my.
information.
But I
You use
didn't
your sex
go to
wax, yes?
church. Yes.
Senate
By
says
the way, anyone who is on this stream, do not tell Zod what sex wax is. We'll let him figure it out himself, okay?
I'll let PBs read that one.
The Senate says all white people play hockey. What do you mean? Just like I eat a bunch of chicken. You'll never guess what shade the Senate is. He's black.
Super see-through neon black. How dare you? Oh. Oh man. Let's see here.
Oh, he follows it up with, at my high school, one teacher got arrested because he did the pedo stuff with students. Hope he's rotting right now. I
Either that or he's in
mean,
government. One or the other. Saying he just moved up to a different class of pedos. Anyway.
failing upwards.
Oh my, sniff sniff. Let's go, Brandon.
Let's
told you
go,
guys about the
Brandon.
one.
Oh, man.
I forget if I did it publicly or after stream. I told you about the one. Some within the district I go to. Nah, I didn't go to that school, but there was a teacher who was
A Catholic priest.
no.
He was
Was
a
he
he was a Boy
pedo?
Scout leader. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I
yeah.
said.
Yeah,
Oh
what-
god.
Like, what the
Oh,
hell,
no.
guy? I'm just playing the numbers here.
You're like, statistics are leaning in my favor.
Exactly.
Oh,
Like, if it's 51%, I'm golden. 49%, I'll live with it.
hi, Landon.
What's up, Landon? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I have a question for you, Landon. What? What is the question? I don't know what the answer is, but what is the question? I don't understand what it's supposed to mean, but that's what I titled the stream. What do you think about that title?
I don't. Well,
I was seeing if it would lure anybody else in because it'd be like, what the hell's going on here?
the answer is sex wax.
Exactly.
Sex wax. The answer is always sex wax.
Janie says that our priest vice was gambling on dog races. That's not too bad.
Oh, I mean, dog races are great. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was hoping that somebody would answer that.
No, it's sex wax.
Thank
Sex
you,
wax is
Gregory.
now the answer. We changed it. The
Oh.
answer is always sex wax now.
But it could be 42 sex wax.
Sex wax equals
yeah, sex
42.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Oh my
Like-
god.
You can make the letters into whatever numbers you want to, so why can't sex wax equal 42? See? Or 42 equals sex wax. Either way it works.
Both ways. Yeah,
Either way.
Hitchhiker's
flip it
Guide to
around.
the Galaxy moment. Rose is correct.
Oh, man. I love that movie. The Senate almost got arrested. Jesus fucking Christ, guy. Like, make sure you put your hands up. I know what color you are. Anyway.
Oh
What?
my god.
What?
God. Isn't
Is
it?
that like hands up, pants down, get distracted? What? Anyway, almost got arrested at school because me and the boys were smoking behind the school. Luckily, fat gods can't hop fences. No, they go through 'em like Paul Blart. That's how you do it. Oh shit.
Christine says she has to get out of bed now and get her some coffee, or she's gonna fall asleep.
That's fair.
Cocaine is better.
Oh my
I mean, you
god.
can always put it in the coffee. It dissolves real nice, but then you'll end
It's just
up
like sugar.
Or around
right,
the lip
but-
of it, kind of like a margarita.
Then you have some numb lips trying to drink your coffee. That'd be good.
I
I'm
like
game.
Janie's comment quick.
You gonna read it?
Yeah. She says, I feel like Zod might know what sex wax is for because he's annoying like that. I have a feeling he doesn't know what it is because he doesn't know shit like that all the time.
He's gonna say something like, "That's what I use on my unicorn horn."
Oh man.
Or you'll play it off like he knows. We all know Zod will try to play it off like he knows. Or if he doesn't know, he will go like, stop. You know, like, get the face where he freaks out.
He'll be Googling it as he's on the stream.
I'm glad you were able to go out and get yourself some sex wax cues, Queen. I assume that's what she left for.
There's going to be
Like
a
what?
shortage on that. You better run out and get some soon.
Oh, just like the toilet paper. Anybody else seeing shortages of the toilet paper in your stores?
Mm-hmm. All kinds of stuff now.
All kinds of shit. I was like, as long as they don't run out of Lay's chips and dip, I'll be fine. They're
Never
gonna
mix.
run out of everything.
It's true. It's gonna be all kinds
Not
of weird stuff.
not necessarily because we don't have the ability to either make the product or move the product. Like we have the ability to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't have, from what I can tell, the manpower to do it because they're subsidizing people being hermit crabs. Because hermit crabs are safe. That's a super safe animal. Like if you just take your home everywhere and you never have to go outside because you live in your home and your home is mobile like that, you're good to go. You'll
Right.
never get the virus.
Oh my
But
god.
it's fucked up
Actual
every
hermit crabs
goddamn
leave their
stage
shell
of
a
the
little bit
supply
more than
chain.
you think.
What?
Actual hermit crabs leave their shell a little bit more than you think. If they outgrow their shell, they'll go look for a new
Yeah, I
shell. And if
know
that
that they
shell
have
is
to
too
find a new
well,
shell.
no, yeah. But when if they find a new shell and it's too big, they'll wait by it until other hermit crabs come by, and then they'll basically do like a real estate and trade their shells until they all have a shell that fits them, and then they'll go out about their day.
Okay. So they
Yeah.
still spend like 98% of their life in the shell.
Yes. The shell they stole from a snail. A dead snail.
That snail
It's
was a
grave
fucking
robbing,
douche.
man. It's
Fuck him.
grave
He's not gonna
robbing
use
real
it.
estate.
Right?
Oh, let's see.
Senate says never mix weed with coffee. That's like a insta headache.
True.
I don't know if I mean, I'm sure
Isn't
that
that
I
a
have done
stimulant and a
that.
depressant?
Yeah.
It
Yeah, that you don't
depends
mix
on what.
stimulants and
Burn it
No,
down.
no,
depressants.
no, 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 no. Hold on now. What are you guys just living in like the 70s here? Like, it doesn't have to be a depressant. It depends on what strain you're smoking. Some of them are substantially more on the upper side than on the downer side, for sure. I feel like you guys you don't know a whole lot about your marijuanas.
Oh no, I know about it. I don't know. There's a lot of. If you're talking like skunk weed, you're gonna get a headache with it
Oh,
regardless.
you're gonna get a headache without the coffee.
Yeah, you
If
just
you're
have to
talking
breathe
about
air.
skunk weed, you're just going to get a headache walking by somebody that's smoking it.
It's
That's
nasty.
possible.
Janie Davis says the cops in our town would pull over women drivers, and you could get a speeding
Smart.
ticket or negotiate down at the river. Try raising $5 in that town. Oh, the simple answer is you don't. You get the fuck out,
Get
or
out.
little what do you call it? Rebuttal.
Wait, is this?
Yeah.
You go down to the river and you give the cop a blowjob? Is that what negotiate means?
Oh, that can mean a lot
Yes.
of stuff.
Negotiate can mean anything.
Depends on the infraction, I guess. Wink, wink.
Depends on what they're feeling in the mood for. Spicy.
Need to try sex wax. KY gives me a rash.
I
I mean, I don't know if you
refuse to look
use-
this up by its name. I had to look up hockey wax and then scroll until I found it, and then because I couldn't remember like the exact one, like if the brand other brand name was, I just knew it was sex wax. I'm like, well, if I Google sex wax, there's going to be a lot of things I don't want to see.
I haven't seen Gregory in a long time, by the way. Gregory in chat from the Netherlands. It's been a while, Gregory. He
Wait,
came in on
Gregor.
one of my live streams like forever ago. That's how long it's been.
Oh, you used to live stream?
I know, right? Holy crap.
Back in ye old days.
Back in the old days.
Oh,
Yeah,
How
internet
many
ti-
ye old days? Like a year, but it's like 20 years for the internet, you
I
know?
was gonna say internet time moves so goddamn fast, doesn't it?
We had
Yeah.
dial-up back in my day.
Oh, I
I
love
remember
that.
dial-up.
It's one of my all-time favorite
got mail.
noises.
As Senate says, I remember back in the old days when Squirrel made streams.
That's right, streams.
Yep. I'll be going back to it eventually. I'm gonna be getting my desktop set up. Next year we'll find out if that's possible. Dun-dun-dun.
You need the chips.
No shit.
You got no chips.
I know. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but who knows? They trade shells? The Senate says to Husky? That's cool. You're like ants with the cooperation.
Ants are assholes too.
You ever just spray ants when you're a kid just because you wanted to?
Oh
Just
god.
kill them all, you know, fucking.
Oh, Gregory's making some food. Grilled cheese.
I don't watch many nature documentaries, Janie. But no, I did not know that. I'll read it out loud. I'll be nice. You like nature documentaries? Did you know Wolverines have family picnics? No, I did not know that. And I occasionally nature documentaries. I do more history stuff.
This is for you, Senate. Come hang with us older potheads. We'll teach you coffee and weed for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Karen's all in.
Fuck
All the
yeah.
chips are in.
She's got that quality Canadian weed. You know, in their 6-day growing season.
Yep.
Fucking
Oh,
Canada.
yeah.
Like,
Senate.
the temperature in Canada's got to be cold already. That's some bullshit.
Senate says, I remember you did a Rise of Skywalker round table, Squirrel. Oh, yeah. That was fun. It was fun. Yeah, that's a throwback.
Okay, what do you mean by older potheads? Because when I think of older potheads, I'm thinking of the classic potheads that lived through the 60s and the 70s.
I think she's
No.
talking about herself.
I call
Well,
them
that's what I
experienced.
call the older potheads.
Wait a second. This can't be true. It's not as good as when you were younger? That is not the
Yeah,
way
because they
drugs
lace a
work.
bunch of. No, because they
It's
lace a
not how,
bunch of shit
no, it's
in
not
drugs
has
these
to
days.
do it has nothing to do with lacing it, guy. It has to do with crossing strains.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking lacing it. I'm not
Different
sitting
types
here
of chronic
smoking
and
But they do.
laced I know
They
they
go closer
do.
to the border,
but
more shit has fentanyl in it.
There is no fentanyl in my marijuana.
I was talking about like things like heroin or just any pills will disguise them, and if the fentanyl will disguise
Stop
themselves
telling
as
people about my heroin.
pills.
you're so dumb. It's ridiculous. Oh no.
I was trying to
Fucking
say, talk about a thing I watched was like how they disguise like a thing of Advil on in the box and everything, and you'd think it's that, but it's like fentanyl and all this other shit in there, and the pills will look like the actual pills too. It's bad.
Karen says that would be me, Husky. I was a 70s teen.
All right, OG. We got an OG.
And then let's see.
what? Fentanyl was weak water? Does that mean what I think it means?
Not a clue. I'll let Jenny
Clue.
elaborate. I'm just like, are we talking something else?
You can't get clean cocaine anymore. That's why I wish I lived in the 80s.
Oh,
Then I'd actually be doing cocaine.
Oh God.
What's wrong with that? Everybody needs a little pick-me-up now and again.
Drugs were better back then. That's what
That is-
everyone who's lived through those decades tell me. Drugs were better back then. All right,
If they
I
lived
wouldn't
through
know.
those decades, are they still alive?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll say no. Quite a few of them are not.
I mean, Dennis Leary's still here.
Dennis Leary's a fucking idiot.
He's
He's
fantastic. I
true,
love him.
but he's hilarious, and I love it.
I love him.
Like,
He's an asshole.
Did you watch I guess it's kind of a Christmas show called The Moody's.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. He plays the, let's say, father figure because I don't think any of the children have children of their own, but they're all in their like 20s and 30s and shit like that. So they're all fully grown. And he's like, fucking A, man. Why do I still got to be a dad here? It's funny shit.
Let's see. Oh, Karen says you can call me anything you want. Just make sure the bowl or bong gets to me. We'll get along just fine then. Oh, Christine's getting her coffee.
You're not smoking weed
Excellent.
unless you're listening to Led Zeppelin.
Janie says, PB, I had the fentanyl patches and they weren't helping that much. Well, that would be like if you put on a nicotine patch and you're like, this isn't the same as the nicotine I get through my chew or my cigarette. Okay, put 15 of them on. Put 50 of them on.
Jesus.
Go all out Aaron Eckhart style and cover your entire fucking body in nicotine patches. That'll be the greatest cigarette you ever smoked.
No lies detected on that.
Oh, I have a question for everyone who's doing the drugs in the chat. Does anyone like
Wait. Read this comment and then ask your question.
sex wax? All right.
That is not what it says.
Well, it says fuck, that's sex wax. You gotta have sex wax for fucking.
Fuck, sex wax, Andrew Cuomo. Fucks, sex wax, Gavin Newsom. There we go.
Butt buddies forever.
Fucking idiots.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Now I forgot what I was saying. Well, I remember. For everyone who does drugs in the comments, do any of you like the Grateful Dead? Is it just out of curiosity?
Oh god.
wait, you said in the chat?
Yeah. Oh, on the
Oh,
stream too.
no. You just said in the chat, so I don't have to answer.
Oh, come on. You can answer.
I probably like 3, 4 of their songs, something like that, but I'm definitely not a deadhead.
I wouldn't think
Alright.
I don't know. I'm like in between.
Do you
So
do drugs?
used to.
Well, used to. Okay.
She's a mom
Come
now.
on.
She's
Dude, I
not
don't
going
do
to
drugs
start
anymore.
doing the drugs again until they're gone.
Oh, that's so true. Because when I retire, it's gonna be lit.
Exactly. All of them's going to be lit. She'll be
In
like,
the front,
I'm
fucking
going to take a
front
bit of
yard.
this, I'm going to take a
Oh
bit
yeah,
of
I
that.
got it all set up in my head. It's gonna be great.
They're not
fucking
answering
excited.
in the chat. The chat's not answering.
I'll give them a minute. Everyone's got to,
Okay. So either they are smart and have good taste, or they're not doing the right drugs. So here goes to my joke that I heard from my brother. I don't know where he got it from. If he made it up or found it. So what does a Grateful Dead fan say when they run out of drugs?
I
What?
have no idea.
Good Lord, what's this horrible music?
Oh,
Oh, shit.
oh.
That's
Somebody's
true.
heart's broken somewhere. Some hippie's grabbing their chest as we speak.
All right, where's the
Ah!
dislike? Ah, no, you guys have it.
I've always
That
wanted to.
seemed,
Oh, sorry, go
yeah.
ahead.
No, you can read it. I just responded too quick.
Oh, Gregory said, I always wanted to brew my own beer. I could
Seems
be.
like a lot of work.
Dude, that'd be fun though. Honestly, it's a lot of work, but I know people I have, and it's pretty cool because you can do any type of brew you want. I mean, that to me is kind of cool. Being able, it's not like
Don't hire me
moonshine.
as a taste tester. Don't hire me as a taste tester.
Oh, have you guys had moonshine before?
I've had
For sure.
whiskey.
Oh Lord!
Technically, I have moonshine. What
Oh,
is legal in my state to classify as moonshine if you make it is it just has to hit the barrel, so then you get a lot of local distilleries that have a clear whiskey.
oof.
Oh,
Ooh, Lord.
cheaters.
Well, no, you can't. It was illegally in the state. you could get in trouble if it doesn't. So what you do is you just put a hole in the bottom of the barrel and you just.
Stop giving away the secrets.
The police are like making
That's what they
notes.
told
Shit.
us. No,
Who
this is
is
legal.
they?
Panther Distillery.
Okay.
They have a clear whiskey, and that's how they had to start out, was by selling that. So they've been doing that legally for years.
Gotcha.
Janie says at PB, or
So
excuse me,
then you
Pop.
market it as clear whiskey.
Lord have mercy. Janie says I'm not about to overdose myself. Thanks. Some put them in the microwave to get it all out at once and put it in other stuff. Oh God.
Talking about the fentanyl.
Yeah.
My
Mm-mm.
brothers tried Everclear. I've never tried Everclear. I don't really drink a lot of
Everclear's
stuff.
a motherfucker too. See, these are the types of things that you don't drink to get drunk. So if you've drank them before, you've definitely been drunk before. Nobody starts on Everclear unless you have a death wish.
Mm-hmm.
It's like nobody starts on tequila unless you're from Mexico.
Yeah. Well, so
Well,
when my
hi,
brother
Captain
first
Jack.
had Everclear was when he was in college. They all drank it after this, but he told them, like, "You
Ugh.
guys know how strong this stuff is." So he took it in a
Aw.
plastic shot glass, went outside, and then threw a match at it. And they were all like, "Whoa," because it just.
Yep. Hi, Captain Jack.
What's
Hello,
up,
Jenny.
Jack? What's up, Jenny? No, when you said hi, Jack, the chat had jumped on me in the yard, and I was like, "This is not Jack. What is she talking about?" It's like still starts with a J, so I guess she's close enough, but I don't know.
Double J. No,
Oh shit.
there you go. Oh, you gonna read it? Or you want me to? Oh no, it's for cyber.
Husky, no antifreeze, please, pup. I like your pretty blue eyes able to see. What?
First of all, antifreeze is nutritious and delicious, and I don't know how to affect you guys because Purp machine, right?
It's the colloidal silver. That's what it
It
is.
is
Right.
nutritious and delicious. It
He
tastes
needs a
so
bit.
good. I
He's had
like
a
the
little too
green
much.
antifreeze.
Oh
The red one's a
God.
little, different, but the green stuff is the best stuff to drink.
It's like you put it like Jello. Have you ever thought about making it like Jello?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, it can become Jello because
Planet Q's
it goes
green
good with a side of death.
That's true.
Yeah.
We do not condone drinking antifreeze or eating it. It's bad. There we go.
Oh.
I mean, you. Here, speak for me.
Terrible. Maybe in your walk of life. Oh my.
I'm not going to tell people what they should and should not drink. I'm not a doctor.
If somebody decides to do that after watching this, it's their own dumbass fault.
I
They
mean,
took
so,
us seriously, and you shouldn't be taking us seriously at all.
Okay, I have a serious question for both of you because the chat doesn't seem interested in answering our questions, but they can answer too. Do you believe in Darwinism?
Yes and no.
Yes and no? Okay, give me the no first.
I think it's the extremist nature of Darwinism. I think that there's some of his stuff. I can't sit here and go down a list in my head. But when we were doing comparisons, I wrote a paper on this crap a long time ago.
Oh,
but
God.
I do still believe in Darwinism. I think I lean more in intelligent design, though. So I don't make anyone
was
happy.
talking about survival of the fittest.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I believe
That's
in
what
that.
that Darwinism, not the whole. It's funny. Some people think the survival that when you say Darwinism, with the survival of the fittest, and they're like, one time I said this because there was a mother goose who went over like a small like waterfall that would be terrible for like your babies, and so they did, and a few of them came up, and the rest didn't. I said Darwinism is the finest. And some idiots like that's not Darwinism. Okay, Darwinism is survival. I didn't even argue it. I just let the fucking thing blow up because I didn't care anymore because I wasn't going to fight someone in a YouTube comment. Survival of the fittest doesn't always mean the stupid ones die. It means the strongest live on and continue the lineage.
Of stupid.
That's what most
Right.
people mean by Darwinism.
So if you're gonna go ahead
If you
and drink
can't
that
survive a fall,
antifreeze,
you die. You can't
Mm.
survive a fall after a small waterfall and die. You're too weak.
wait,
Didn't adapt to the environment very well.
how small of a waterfall are we talking? Are we talking like a waterfall of Clorox?
No, it was just like a waterfall. There were some rocks at the bottom of it. The mother went down to the bottom side and let her
Okay, so
fucking.
also when they say the fittest, that is such a broad definition. I appreciate it.
It's kind of like it
Because
could be anything.
fittest, right, like he said, mother and child fell off the waterfall. The child is small, so he doesn't
Oh no, she
go.
flew. She flew down to the other part and left the kids there.
Stop ruining my analogy. They both fall off the waterfall. And the kid, who typically wouldn't have the survival skills because of how young they are, survives because they're not the same physical size as the mother, who fell too far into the water and cracked her head open. But
No,
on
the
the
mother
bright
lived.
side, oh my God,
I'm telling you, the video, the mother lived, and like she had like maybe like 4 or 5 of them, and 2 of them did not resurface at the end.
whatever.
Oh, Janie, Janie said, Mad Squirrel, I don't think intelligent design and evolution are mutually exclusive concepts. God created us to adapt to our surroundings. That's true, but we also have a very limited understanding and concept of what God's capacity is, which is well beyond what's in written word, right? So
Yep,
when I was doing, because I went to theology school, so um,
here
the
we go.
argument I had to place in my paper about Darwinism and some of the concepts he has, because there's some that don't seemingly mesh, blah, 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 but I'm not going to do all that shit. But intelligent
Aw.
design, if you were to sit here and give it, let's say you throw it up into the air and say, okay, intelligent design, we have a word for the word, like we have our words for what we describe as God, right? So human language is limited. So that means our concept of the reality of God and the extent of what God's reach is limited within its own capacity of what we think inside our heads every day, right? So if we're going based only on scripture and saying that that is the limitation that God is worth, is our words, human words, then that's a very small pinhole. You know what I mean? So the argument I have is that intelligent design and Darwinism or evolution is intricately sewn together in such a concept that even we are still trying to figure it out. So it's like, do I believe there was a big bang? I don't fucking know. I don't think scientists know either. So, I mean, that was the whole premise of the paper because I went to bat. I was fighting with all kinds of people. And I had a science course, which was the worst science course I've ever fucking taken. And they taught creationism and they taught regular earth science. And that was, I had to
Weird.
write a paper. Oh, it was rough. It was a rough class, and the teacher did not like me because I was like, and I had a citation, so it wasn't just me pulling bullshit out of the sky. And everyone has a different idea of what God is, but
That
my
too.
argument, that was my argument in the class was, you know what I'm saying, because there's so many different concepts of God, and what God is and what He isn't, and if we're made in
Okay,
His image,
so I have.
I
Oh,
don't know.
I have a
Go ahead.
question. Oh, how was I going to phrase this? So, do we all agree that time, in the sense that it flows forward for all of us evenly, we agree to this? Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Like the way
how
that I
It
had it
flows for
described to
those who
me.
are
Hold on.
living.
The way that I had it described, obviously, it's only for the people who are uh, still have a consciousness in them. You don't have a consciousness if you're dead, at least as far as I know. The way it was described to me is all of us together are in a time machine moving at the same speed with the front window blocked out so we can't see where we're going, but we can see everything behind us. That's the time machine that we're in right now. It's
Mhm.
happening as we speak. Do we agree that we're all moving forward in time?
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
So,
I'm on.
who-
I'm yes and no on that.
damn it, Squirrel.
No, I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I believe that time isn't linear.
Time is
Yeah.
irrelevant.
No,
As
I
we
didn't.
invented
I
the
didn't. No, I
concept.
get what you mean by that. Time, all time is a loop, but we don't have any technology to go back or forward to go to different points in the loop
Mm,
at will.
that's fair. Technology wise, yeah, that's very fair to say.
Because I would agree with that. That the way I look at it, everything in all of history, like not just the Earth, all of history is all happening at the same time, all of the time, if time travel is meant to be mathematically possible, right?
Right.
Like if I want to go back 20,000 fucking years, the math says that I can do it. I just need to devise some contraption that would allow me to.
Hmm.
Okay, now I've went back in time. That's happening right now because you went and visited
Correct.
it. It's
So,
always everything is
mhm,
always happening. It's fucking
mhm.
crazy. Anyway,
I literally just talked to God, why is my brain going there? I would just talk to Mega Jetty. We were talking about time travel, and there's this. I was listening to it was an interview slash, just talk. Um, and the guy was talking about the ideas of like creation, right? Is it possible? Instead of he doesn't necessarily his view was he didn't believe in a Big Bang, right? About how time works and how creation comes to be. His belief, which is pretty like insane, is that time is irrelevant. There's an omnipresence to it. So that means in his mind, which I kind of, I agree with some points here, but it's still more complicated than that. There's an omnipresence to time. So that means in some capacity, everything is omnipresent. So that means the past, the future, and the present are all correspondingly interweaved together, right? Which is what his idea was. And I'm like, okay, I've heard of this before. It's not unheard of. There's some movies about it too out there. But the other thing was is that we were all being without us knowing it because of how quick time is. It's almost non-existent in a sense. Especially, let's just say we're talking in the sense of, lack of better words, a godlike omnipresence. That we are being uh, destroyed and reconstructed so fast that we can't even keep up with it. We're not even aware of it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, that was bizarre. I was like, okay, but is it possible? How the hell would I know? I don't know. I don't have proof of it, you know. How would you even go about proving that? We don't even know what a black hole does, right? So
nope.
everything is about hypothesis. We have an idea maybe, but we really don't know for sure. And we also don't know what other energies are out in the universe. We're still trying to classify things on a more molecular, I can't talk tonight, on a
Molec-
molecular.
there we
Say it.
go.
Sorry. Okay, I said it right.
Molecular.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Anyways, fuck. So, but that, I mean, we're still doing that type of sciences where we're still on a one perception, I guess.
Here's the thing: is we cannot perceive anything outside of our reality, because what's outside of our reality, things do not apply to it. Time probably does not exist outside of the plane of existence which we live on.
Hmm.
There was someone that kind of made an analogy of, like, how you look in on a fishbowl, what that fish sees and stuff, that's what it perceives. It sees that as its world and everything around it. It can't perceive anything outside of that fishbowl.
Hmm.
That's kind of basically the analogy they use for people who are religious, spirituality, or anything like that. You
Hmm.
can't.
I think it's one of those concepts where it's like there's a lot of different things that can be concluded. There's a lot of stuff. I think also time travel. We're if people are more focused on a physical reality. Okay, listen. I'm not trying to get all crystal winds because that's a bunch of bullshit. But there's a lot of disinformation about that crap. So I'll say this. I think it's how time travel truly works is something that humans have dumbed down to a physical machine where it's far
Right.
beyond, it's a consciousness level. and its
Oh,
behavior. That's what I think time travel really amounts
interesting.
to. And I think let's have that argument, not argument, I'm sorry, at some point, because Janie said here, she goes, time is the fourth dimension. If we can move up, backwards, and sideways, why can't we move through time? It's a vehicle thing. I think it's something to do with that consciousness. And I know that sounds like a dumbed down Carl Sagan moment, but you know, Carl Sagan had something going there, and I'm not saying he was dumbed down, but everyone always attributes things to him that aren't necessarily true. You know, it goes with scientists. We can't really win.
So
But he had
I
something about this. He believed that there was something larger out there. He wasn't necessarily like a religious fanatic by any means. People often mistaken that he was an atheist. That's not true. He's agnostic. So it's what he couldn't name, right? He was like, well, I can't say what it is for sure, but there's something much greater and interconnected there that pulls things together, such as time. And how do we travel through that? I don't know. I wonder if it is consciousness. I don't know. But then there's the other
well,
question. If we had a species like, let's say aliens, let's do that. Let's say we had aliens
Yes.
that had that kind of consciousness. Kind of like, did you see Contact?
No.
which one is
The movie
Contact?
Contact with Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
No.
where the random ship lands out in some fucking field, or are there multiple ships in that movie?
No, she travels. It was like she went into space,
Oh,
and then she had this experience, came
but
back,
but
and
it
they said
was
that
like
she had
she
never
never
left.
left. Yeah.
hmm But it was all consciousness based. That it was based on one of Carl Sagan's books. But anyway,
No,
obviously fictional, but it was a good concept. I think it's something like that.
okay, so time travel. Remote viewing is possible, yes. You know what remote viewing is,
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Husky?
Yeah, I got an idea.
Okay, you're pretty much just seeing through the eyes of somebody or something else. Now, if you can remote view an alien, like we were just talking about aliens,
Almost
that
kind of like
is
Avatar.
sure.
I'm just trying to say
No, it's
something to
true.
help
It's
audience
true.
members that can't follow up.
Yeah, it's actually quite similar to that. Anyway, let's say you're remote viewing some alien that's out there amongst the stars. Did you not just time travel? Because whatever you're looking at must be taking place at some time in the past.
Yeah, because everything we see in the sky all happened in the past.
Right, you're looking into a time machine constantly.
hmm
Yeah, when we speak of light travel, and when we're speaking about singularities, which is the black hole, which is gravitational pull so strong that it's creates the absence of light. Everyone thinks that the fastest speed is the speed of light, but yet black holes
hmm
are an anomaly in this case because, well, they're obviously having something that travels faster than light at that center if it creates darkness.
hmm
So then there is the possibility that we could travel faster than the speed of light. How
Uh,
that comes about, we won't know. None of us here will probably ever see that in our lifetime.
dude, a couple hundred years ago, they didn't think that a human could ever move faster than a horse.
Yeah.
you know,
That was the science back then.
Oh
I
yeah, there
know.
was
But
a
Squirrel, can
there
you
was
read this?
Yeah.
the
Uh,
4 second barrier.
Jenny Godden says, PB, I don't think the math really adds up for time travel because people understanding it and doing it is not the greatest if we were to base what happens in movies because the human race is stupid. we, to be fair, that is a correct statement.
See,
I
we
would
think
say in
that's
many
Yep.
how
cases,
time
but not
travel
all.
works in movies, the way they show it, because it's very easy to grasp in movies when it's probably the most complicated shit ever. And I've watched so many. I gotta watch more now. It's just I've watched
Oh,
astronomy stuff than other science things. Is so many things said the easiest thing to do is to move forward in time. The hardest thing is to move move back in time. It's a thing that
Jenny,
none of them are able to explain how to do, because they all can explain how to travel forward. The easiest method is traveling near or at the speed of light, and then you move forward.
Did I pick the right comment?
yeah.
Nice.
Mad Squirrel goes, I agree with you. We can walk without a car, so we can time travel without a machine. Right. There's always gonna there's just about the vehicle.
We're all time traveling right now.
Technically,
There
that
goes
is
that
correct.
second. It's just very slow. There's a second. Now it's gone. It's in the past now.
Exactly.
Oh, here comes another one. Here it is. Up now. That's gone.
Let's see here.
So, in that, what was the name of the movie that you said before? Contact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that the one where they build the giant machine that they?
Yes.
It's
Mhm.
like a bunch of different rings inside of each other, and they spin, and then they drop
Yes.
a ball.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Yes, I've definitely seen that movie, and I thought it was spectacular.
It was a good movie. Like, yeah, it's rewatchable too. Like, you know how time goes by, you forget details or you
Haha.
forget the
Time
story.
goes by.
Time goes, if you will. But also too, a lot of time travel films like that have come before, it's always kind of like Back to the Future. They assume that time is the butterfly effect, right? So if something bad, like you go back in time, like in Back to the Future is the best example of of time travel ideas with that butterfly effect. So you do something in the past, it's based on a science fiction story, that butterfly effect, wording. But anyway, you go back in the past, you do something, maybe you step on an ant, you go in the future, like your whole family's dead, and then you're not even in existence, like you fade away. So it's that same
Right.
concept. We always have that assumption that if we go back in the past, but one of the concepts that people talk about is multiple realities. So
Oh
is it
yeah, I feel like that has to happen exclusively because of the grandfather paradox, because it would be quite the universal correction if
Mhm,
somebody went back in time, killed their grandfather, and then blipped out of existence.
mhm,
That'd be fucking way more wild than the actual time travel.
mhm.
Like I can't even entirely wrap my head around the fact that the universe would be like, "Hey, I see what you did there. You done fucked yourself, guy." Bloop. Like I don't
Yeah.
know how it would do it. I don't know how it would accomplish it. But then again, I don't know how to accomplish time travel either, in the traditional
Oh.
sense, or even in the esoteric sense, if you're just doing it with your consciousness over space time.
Mhm. What a coincidence, Jack. When I read your comments, I also play Christmas music or the Benny Hill track. It makes your comments very entertaining as well. Sorry, just wanted to give a little feedback. He likes to give us feedback, so I thought I'd give him some feedback too. You're welcome. Janie says, if you smoke weed, everything is more interesting. I've been amused by a single picture when high. True story.
Hell yes, man. And it was just black.
It
I don't know.
I was
was
like,
a
shit,
blur.
I should
I don't
turn
know. These
that
are the
screen
users.
on.
These are the users. I don't really do much.
Oh,
That's how you know I'm just crazy and insane.
plot twist. The
Yes.
thing that Janie was staring at was her TV that blew out when it exploded, and it was just a black screen.
Boom.
Boom.
Just like, wow, man, this is wild. I wonder what's going to happen next. Oh shit, it's still black.
Dolls scare me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
there's
gotta
a lot of
go.
haunted dolls and shit. Mm-mm.
Haunted Dolls. Did you see the first episode of Chucky?
Have not sat and watched it yet. No,
Are you planning on sitting and watching it?
probably
No.
not.
Oh,
I know Calm Squirrel is.
you're going to stand while you watch? Thank you.
I
Thank you. Thank you so much.
no. Com Squirrel's going to be watching it with the eldest.
The
So,
beef.
yep, they're going to be watching it this week. At least they're going to start.
I thought, well, then they might be able to get 2 episodes. I don't remember what fucking day it comes out. That's not the point. I take it you don't. Do you not like Chucky, or do you not like horror movies, or do you not like dolls?
No, I mean, I watched the other Chucky movies. Like, it's not. I'm not into horror films. Like, it's just not my thing. And I
Um,
like paranormal documentaries. I like, real story type stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a
But
horror movie fan either, Squirrel. I do like the paranormal certain type of movies because I do like the Conjuring movies, and I liked Insidious. I have to watch the other ones.
the fuck does this comment say?
okay, Janie says our memories are time travel, but we're not always looking at our own universe, so our memories are wrong or off to what other people's memories see. Well, I guess
Ah,
that's a
that's a good
perception
way of
thing,
putting
huh?
it.
Mm-hmm.
This is
It
kind
really
of
is.
that's
Hold
how
on.
Squirrel's right at yes to time travel or not.
It's what I read that as is Mandela effect. Like, if
Mm-hmm.
you don't remember something, it doesn't change the fact of what happened. And I've never heard anything like, when I'm thinking of my memories, I'm looking into a different universe.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
Oh boy. So supposedly something has changed. And now there's a lot of different theories to what the Mandela effect is. It's obvious, like, the reason why a lot of people here, I don't know, do people know in chat what the Mandela effect is?
I'm
That's
It's
going to
the
guess they
it's
all
just
do.
a okay, yeah. The actual thing is you just don't remember something correctly. The
Right.
weird actual explanation for the Mandela effect is where they say, "Oh, for you stepped into a universe for like a split second, and that's why you remember this." It's like, no, you just didn't remember it right.
or it was like a rumor that like there were people who believed that the Pope
Yeah,
had been killed, right? Or didn't
Yep.
survive an assassination attempt. Like we're talking
well,
Pope
yeah.
John
The
Paul.
Mandela effect, I believe,
Right.
was something with him being jailed and not
Hmm.
jailed, and
No,
how many
They
dying.
thought
times
that
he
he died
was.
in jail.
Yeah, dying. Yeah,
Yeah.
dying in jail.
Hmm.
When in fact he became president.
That's right.
I mean, he's dead now, but
I'm going to hell, but
That's
it's true.
true.
It's true. But Janie says, is it like the Streisand effect?
What the
No.
fuck is that?
The Streisand effect? Oh well, she made such a big like deal out of something being released to the public. It actually brought more attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And instead of it being
Oh.
tucked away from attention, it was exploited. It was brought out. It was brought to the attention
Oh.
of, and all this other shit. Um, it's kind of like a PR. From what I recall, it's like a PR campaign off the rails, whether they liked it or not. Like yeah, I don't remember all the specifics on it, but it's Hollywood crap. But the Mandela's different. But if you look it up, it's there's all these different theories. Some people think it's a mass consciousness thing, or a time slip, like Husky was saying,
Yep.
well,
or
yeah, yeah. But my thing is like, oh, this person probably because one of the thing is, it says people keep thinking, Luke, I am your father, when it's no, I am your father.
Oh,
People probably remember just him talking to Luke, smashed the sentences together, and just did that, and then people said it for so long that way,
yeah.
you know.
Nobody's going to repeat the dialogue when you can just take the dialogue and turn it into one slick sentence.
hmm
And Tommy Boy says it, so.
but yeah, I think
Because
that's very similar, Janie, to what you're saying. I think that what you described though in your comment. I think that is what the Mandela effect technically, what it is, what the problem is what people's memory is, right?
yeah,
Their
it's just a
perception.
memory.
Hmm.
That's what I originally said, and then I explained what
Yep.
the actual thing of what the people came up with it.
Now, I believe that all of that definitely can be true, but the individual universes can sometimes mix in the sense that one morning you decided to take this route to work, the other morning you decided to take that route. Boom, you just created another universe, right? Because one person went
Yeah.
left, one person went right. They ended up in the same place. Boom, you're back to one universe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's true.
Nobody was the wiser. Like, you wouldn't even know it because all of you in all of the universes have moved at the same pace.
I got way too deep in thought with the universe multiverse concept one time. I fucking. Anyways, he basically got down to this is your cluster of the all the universe where you exist, and then there's this massive cluster around you where don't exist, and then within your clusters there's a bunch of small clusters for if you did this or that or this or that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, I decided to stay on this route with my life, so that's what
Yep.
happened to me if I did here. And there's a bunch of branches. There's the good, successful branches and the other not so successful branches, and it just keeps.
Hey, those not so
I meant to
successful
draw it out on a
branches,
diagram, but
they
when
have
I thought of
broken
drawing
through.
it out on a diagram, I was like, I'm gonna run it on paper.
Yeah,
It just got way too deep in thought with it.
because you can go so many different directions with just the idea, the endless possibilities of something,
You know,
and the
whole
different.
multiverse.
Yeah, especially if you're thinking of, let's say, multiple realities and how they interact or don't interact.
Yep.
I
Dun, dun,
mean,
dun.
just think of it this way: in one reality out there, you made all the right choices. This is
And,
not that reality.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Chad.
even thought of realities like, where you still exist with these certain things in history did not happen. Like the Roman Empire did not exist, or the Roman Empire was still so powerful. The Greeks decided to move on with steam technology, which created an industrial revolution
What
like
about
thousands of years ago.
what about the universe where the Roman Empire is run by Genghis Khan?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The
Which,
possibilities are
those
infinite.
robots were possible because the Greeks decided to have an industrial revolution because they discovered steam power. But you know why they didn't continue with steam power? This is funny. I read this in the textbook. Slaves were just so prominent. Why did they need it?
See,
That's fucking wild.
That's the answer. That's what.
Like, we'll just
It's
go
what's in the
into
book.
another country, we'll make some more slaves. I mean, the Romans were really progressive with that kind of stuff. They
Mhm.
didn't just have one color of slave.
They were diverse in their
Yeah.
slavery
My
practices.
younger
They're
brother, he's not on
always
here, but
worried
he's been
about the
saying.
diversity and inclusion, man. It's like, hey, we will take anybody to be a slave. Hop on board.
It sounded like my younger brother. He's like, we should all be slaves. There's something else he built up around that. He's like, we're all equal. We should all be slaves.
Holy crap! Well, technically, we all are. If you
Yeah.
look at the state of our country, yeah, I think we
Best thing
all are in
about the
different
Roman
ways.
slaves, they could go into gladiator fights for their freedom.
That's
And
just
I
sad.
still think we should bring back gladiator fights. Come on, let's do it. Let's bring back
We
gladiator
brought
fights.
them back, but we don't care for the murdering of the people,
No,
so they
that's the
just called
part
it
I
the
want to be
UFC.
back. I want the
Okay, right. You
killing back.
just
They
want to
got
watch snuff
swords.
films. No,
I
you just
just
want
want
snuff
I want to
films.
see actual people killing each other, and
That's
I
what a
could do
snuff
it. I could
film
watch it
is.
legally. No film, real
What do you
life. I could
mean,
go
no
to a
film?
stadium.
No, no, a snuff film is real life, like watching some goddamn Iranian behead a Jew. That's a snuff film.
No, boo! I want to see them fighting each other to the death.
Holy
You're
The other
real
crap!
guy's got to have
particular.
a chance. They get their weapons, whatever weapons and armor they want. They go into arena. They duke it out, and then everybody around gets to watch. So, like your stadium,
Yes, you want the
yeah, it could be at a
Condemned on
stadium,
DVD.
like
Just
your
watch the
stadium. I know
Condemned.
you're in Wisconsin. You got
No, just watch the
Lambeau Field,
Condemned,
right?
guys.
And then there's
Good.
people killing each other in Lambeau Field. Yeah, and everybody's there
So
cheering for the one guy to win, the other people cheering for the other guy to win. They both end up dying, and you could bet on
And
it,
then they kill half the crowd because their guy died.
Then there's teams, and they're just killing each other.
The
You
only
thought
difference
this through.
is the
Have it in
bloodshed.
have a labyrinth thing to add a little level, because that's what the actual Coliseum had a little bit of a labyrinth underneath, and
I don't understand why you need these UFC fights to
you can
end in
just
death.
get homeless people off the street and say, "Hey, here's your we'll give you home and shelter right here. You just fight in this." You can give criminals. You say, "Hey, you could be free if you survive
Why don't we
this."
just take all the assholes off Twitter who act like assholes and put them in the arena and say, go
Yeah,
for
let's
it?
just do it. You
Oh,
You
can
know?
winner!
go in there.
You
It
know,
could be a
you know,
cash
you
prize.
know. No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You don't need a cash prize because they are the assholes of Twitter. All you have to do is
Mm,
whoever wins, last man standing, king of the mountain, boom, you get back on Twitter.
exactly.
They'll be murdering
Congratulations.
like
Danny, I
crazy.
didn't say public executions. They're not executing each other, just killing each other.
Yeah,
Execution means
execution
What?
that guy
means you
had no
don't have a
chance.
defense.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that guy had no chance if it's an execution.
Right, we're not talking anything unfair. We're just talking like the
That's why I
Undertaker
said the
versus
criminals
Vern
have a
Troyer.
chance to survive
You
the
stepped
gladiator
all over
fight.
my joke, guy. Unbelievable. I
The
said
Senate,
nothing unfair like the Undertaker versus Vern Troyer.
the Senate says bring back Western duels. Everyone would shut the fuck up if you can
Yeah.
casually challenge them to a death match. That's true.
Oh yeah.
If duels were brought back, I think there'd be.
Trial by combat.
That's true. It would reduce a lot of that. Well, the troll angle. There would
Well, I
always be
mean,
trolls, but
what type of duel are we talking about? Because
he
somebody's
says
gonna
a
walk by,
Western duel, like a shootout,
so it has to be okay. Nobody
Like the
has any
shootout
ammo
or sword duel.
like a showdown at the OK Corral kind of shit. Meet me in
at
there
the
at
like a
duel.
showdown at the
That
Alameo.
wasn't a duel. That was a.
Alameo. No.
Oh fuck!
It'll never go away.
It
It never
never
will.
will. I don't see how it could. Like you, that is some type of special fuck up.
Oh wow.
I would put that topping on my burger.
Rose Matter says at Husky. Oops, it scrolled. Sorry. Um, there you go. The Aztecs and the Mayans used to play a ball game, and the winners were sacrificed.
I
But
know
wait a
that, but not the
second.
sacrifice. So, like, if you have 5 teams and one guy goes down, they're still going. The other side doesn't get sacrificed if they lose. They're all dead because
No,
they
this is
lost,
people
because
who
they
won.
died. No, no, no. I know people who won, but the one
So
side was
does that
sacrificed. No, I'm
mean?
talking about they die. They don't get to see the end of the game because they're dead before the game ends.
I know, but she's telling you a
'Cause they
little bit of
killed each
history.
other.
I think
Yeah.
Husky's on
I
a
just call
gold
Why?
standing right now.
sacrifices. If they
Hold
die in
on.
the game,
Hold
they
on.
die in real life.
Hold on. Why would you want to win?
There's all people
This is what
just
I
like
said. This is
throwing
why I
themselves
said
on the ground.
if you put criminals,
No,
I think
this
you kill
said
each
the
other
winners
free.
get killed. The winners get killed. Why would you want to win? You just go out
Everyone,
there and be
the
like,
winners get
yeah,
killed if they
let's
lose the next
Black
match.
Sox this fucking thing.
The winners get killed if they lose the
So
next match.
that's
That's fucked up.
what a
No, it's
legacy.
not.
I mean,
Yeah,
really,
let's
what a
bring
legacy.
back gladiator fights. No one wants them
Yeah,
back.
things were going so well in the new world before we got here. The winners getting killed here. The winners. Like they're like, you know what we would like to do? We would like to put everybody out here on the court
Oh,
for
they're the
this
winners.
glorious, hold on, spectacle of competition. And once you have fought and bled to win, we will murder you. What the fuck?
Oh God, that's just sad. Oh, my great great grandfather, he won, but his ass is dead.
You're right. Like he defended us for 40 fucking years. Then they put him in the game, the championship game. He couldn't have died any faster.
Like a World Cup.
Fucking hell, man. This is very upsetting. Like They needed some Western ideals because this is some bullshit. Who kills
Yeah,
the
they need
winners?
gladiator fights. Yeah, the winners
Every
need to
year
fight
the game,
after they
no,
won the gladiator fights.
every fucking year the game got worse because they keep killing the winning team.
So then here's the question: who is sacrificing the winners in that scenario? Would it be the losers?
Nah, it's like the shaman or something, you know. The guy who carries on the sacrifice.
Some
Oh, you
Indiana Jones
guys won the
shit.
big game! Congratulations! Stabs your heart. It cuts, stabs your chest, cuts your heart out.
Shows it to you. You're a winner.
Shit.
You get some sex wax to go with this.
I used my sharp blade so that you could witness this moment.
The winners. Oh no, let's say they both get sacrificed. The winners get the sharp blades, and the losers get the dull blades.
Oh my god. That's so sad. Doesn't look at anyone in. Oh, there's a lot of she was showing some claws in chat. And then Janie put the smack
Stay
down.
away from the claws.
Use those claws in the arena, Rebecca. You are going to fight.
Don't win. Though.
Yeah, except right. Okay, so you fight in the arena, you kill the other guy, and you win. So you get sacrificed. So everybody gets killed. Sounds like population control.
Gregory said the
It
sacrifice.
Is. Don't tell anyone. That's why we need to bring it back. Come on.
Gregory says
gladiator fights.
The sacrifice was to honor the gods and
cruelty.
The sacrifice was to honor the gods and a good harvest. There we go. Got it out. There you go. That's what Gregory said.
What? You're supposed to sacrifice the trash people. Or else how are you supposed to build a better civilization? Obviously, it wasn't working out. I think that they got some misinformation there. Maybe it was disinformation from the Kremlin.
Oh my god.
That's been around for a while, hasn't it?
Like, this guy's a winner.
This...
Let's go ahead and cut his heart out. And we're going to have a great harvest. Now, did they utilize their body? Did they burn the bodies when they do the sacrifice? I don't know. I don't know what the practices were.
I don't know. I know the Aztecs had to kill 10,000 people, though, so the sun would rise.
What?
So was a volcano involved?
No, they brought them up to the top of a temple, which is now just the base of it exists in Mexico City. And at the top of it, they'd conduct a sacrifice. Cut out their hearts.
So, no, hold on, guy. You said 10,000 kills in a day? And we're talking the old school way, not the Hitlerian way.
Yeah.
How long does it take to kill 10,000 fucking people? Like, how many minutes are in a day?
The Aztecs went to war a lot because they do.
No, you said that this was a sacrifice thing. It has nothing to do with war.
Yeah, they sacrificed prisoners of war.
No, you said they sacrificed. You said they had to sacrifice 10,000 people to get the fucking sun to rise.
Yep.
That means you have to do it over the course of the night. There is not enough minutes over the course of a night to sacrifice 10,000 people at one fucking temple if you're doing it the long way of cutting their goddamn hearts out with a spoon.
But what if it's a spear?
Well, they had knives.
What if they're just impaling?
But that's what they went. They were pretty much went to war a lot. So then,
what if they're just giving them the Jesus treatment, a little stab in the ribs?
Ew. So Morose Matters said they would burn the heart and throw the bodies down the temple. It has been even more than 10,000. Oh God.
Yeah, that's the Aztecs. That one's the Aztecs. Yeah, they down the temple wall.
It really seems like population control.
Ugh. Because like nothing
and then
like having
people give the conquistadors a bad rap because they weren't that great when they came over either. But hey, man, they stopped that sacrifice.
Conquistadors.
Holy shit, we're terrible too, but you guys need Jesus.
Dude. Spain. My God, Spain. Oh yeah, but Becca said earlier, she said nothing like a wiggling, screaming victim. And then Gregory said, sorry, chat's moving around a little bit. Gregory says you can't sacrifice thrash people to gods, dude.
Oh,
That's an insult.
okay. Well, I guess I'll get out of the sport game then, because I don't need to be sacrificed for
Oh
life to go on
God.
as usual.
So Rose. Okay, so Rose says they used a sacrificial flint knife made of obsidian, and then Gregory added they cut the heart out with an obsidian knife. Look at them; they're on the same page. Boom.
Somebody knows history, not
Rose
me.
and Rose and Gregory are like they're on it. So they would cut out the heart with like this. Was there now? I know this is like off the wall question, but what's with the significance of the obsidian knife? Is it just because the rock was it was considered something of the gods, or was it just it was shiny? Like I don't know, man.
I
Probably
thought
was
that
shiny originally. Ooh, monkey brain said shiny, and then it related it to their gods.
I think that it had.
But yeah,
If I
it
do
is.
know a few things, I think it has to do with the fact that it's easily malleable in the sense that all you got to do is like crack it on a rock and boom, you have a blade. So it was quick and there was a lot of it around.
Okay. Oh, it's a volcanic glass. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that worked. See, there's always a volcano involved somewhere.
It's fun thing about obsidian. It is very fragile, except in Minecraft, where it's indestructible.
So probably because the volcanoes were considered to be what part of the gods.
Yep.
For sure.
That so they're like, look, the gods gave us permission to kick your ass and rip your heart out.
Yeah, but they won, so at least, you go out on a high note.
In some cases, well, yeah. Wow. So if they were taking prisoners of war and doing the sacrifice, I guess it's like the winnings of their war is to have like prisoners of war sacrificed. Would that
Yep.
be right? Okay.
Yeah.
This is terrifying.
I'm hungry for the bear taste. Oh my.
What
Oh
the
my.
fuck?
I went through family-friendly gladiator fights, and then they went to sacrifices.
I think that might be a bigger oxymoron than anything we were talking about earlier.
My gladiator fights are for glory.
What glory?
You
The
live
glory
and
of
you
being able
conquered.
to die in
You-
your next fight because you're a gladiator, you don't get to go nowhere?
Oh, I said it. Like if we do prisoners, maybe we reduce their sentence.
Why
and
would the
free them.
prisoners leave? All they know how to do
I
is
mean, if you
fight.
keep
They
the
got-
psychopath and you're like, hey, you can kill as many people as you want. They
That's
might
what I'm
want to stay
saying.
there.
It's like
It's
three,
great. It's a great fucking idea. And
it's
it's
three
entertainment
hots
for
and a
everybody else.
cot.
Everybody else can go there and watch them kill
Who
each
is
other. It'd be
everybody?
awesome.
Why do you think that everybody wants to watch this? You're the
Because
only
everybody
one that
do. They're just two people trying to kill each other.
you're
Because
the
everybody will take out
only
their
one.
phone and somebody's killing each other in the street and
Oh,
record it and try to
shit.
put it on the internet. Why don't we just put it in a stadium?
Mm,
Charge
Like
admission.
I don't go around
It's
watching
genius.
all of the other fucking videos out there of people getting killed. They're findable.
Well, the news will put them on there. After those people recorded it on their phones, they're like, "Oh, look at this guy die," and they keep showing it. Look at this guy dying. Fucking you! This is missed opportunities. Put it in a stadium, have them kill each other in the stadium, charge admittance, broadcast it on television. It's just the money. It's a money maker thing right there. People would watch that shit.
I don't think as many people would watch it as you believe.
I guess it depends on the country.
No,
be honest.
if it was available on the internet worldwide,
I think it would go well. That's the
It would
scary
do
part.
fine.
That's
No,
the
it'd
scary
definitely
part.
do well. And here's the thing: is we don't have to limit it to prisoners. Outside people can volunteer and decide to die in there if they want to.
Okay.
We won't stop
Wow,
no
that's
one.
like a mercy kill, really.
Yeah, you sign in papers saying, "Oh, I understand. I'm gonna fucking die. I
Oh
want to
my
kill some
God.
people." They go in there and they either survive or die.
Um,
You-
the
And
Senate
there
says
won't
we
be
should.
any animals because there's no animal cruelty. This thing has no
Oh.
animal cruelty. It'll just be people killing people.
And then the Senate says let's sacrifice like anyone. Honestly, that's fair.
I know where we can start. Let's go, Brandon.
God. Um. Gregory says all gladiators must be vaccinated. Oh my.
Why? That just adds a level
For safety.
for safety
Like
against
you
what?
don't
HIV?
hold
Is
up.
it
No, 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 no,
HIV
no, no,
shot?
no, no,
Right?
no, no. No, no. You don't
Herpes.
want to die of the vid while you're getting your skull bashed in. It's untoward.
Oh no. Rose Matter. Oh, let's go,
Oh,
Brandon. Sherry's on board.
Okay, yeah.
Rose
scroll
Matter
up.
says another piece of history.
Okay.
The Aztec calendar was more accurate than the Western one because they were proficient astronomers. Absolutely
Yeah,
true.
but they ran out of room on the one calendar, and everybody thought they were going to fucking the year it was going to end. The world was
Aztecs
going
were
to end.
busy.
It was like if they. And here's the funny thing: if the Aztecs were so good at predicting shit, they would have been prepared for the conquistadors.
No, they didn't. No, 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 no. People take that as a massive misinterpretation. Like, the world wasn't going to end because a calendar that they made ended. Does the world end on December 31st every year when the calendar that you've had for the last 12 months ends? No. You get another calendar. Unfortunately, they made their calendar really fucking long and then they left. Now, they're
I
not
mean, they
here to
could have
make
made. They
another
could have
one.
made a new. Yeah,
Good
If
could
night,
have
they
made
Billie
would.
another one,
Jean.
but then they all died.
Good night, who?
Billie Jean. She has to go to
Good
work.
night, Billie Jean.
Good
Oh,
night, Billie. Have a good day at work.
yep.
I always remember the Aztecs would never know this. Technically, 10,000 people die every day, so the sun would have still rose. But
Yeah,
Mm.
they're oh, what do I want to say? They're ignorant, just
well,
like
they didn't know that the
everybody
world
else from back then.
ended.
Like, how much astronomy did they do from a boat? None.
It's
You
true.
got all kinds of astronomy done by a boat on the other side of the planet, so they could go places. But they're like, no, 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 no. We're gonna walk on the ground, and we're only gonna walk on the ground, except when we're gonna float down the river. But that big piece of water out there, we ain't going into that. It's dangerous. You know what's in there? Sharks.
No giant like octopus type animals or
No, they like the octopi. They're delicious, but them sharks are fast motherfuckers.
Senate said, "Oh, I thought you meant sacrifice Zod, PB, but Brennan will be better." Poor Brandon. He's at home right now, wondering what the hell's going on.
Oh,
That guy'll
man.
never let it down.
What's funny is that nobody is ever going to know who the interviewer is. Like, I don't know what the hell her name is. I've only ever heard it. I've never seen the video. So she is the one who made the comment. So she is supposed to be the famous one. Nobody knows who the fuck she is. I love it.
Rose Matters said, "Oh, good night to Jack. He's heading out."
Good night, Jack.
Hey,
This one?
Jack.
Yes, there you go, Husky. Rose says they heard about the Spaniards and they thought it was a prophecy, so Aztec calendars were based on a 52-year cycle.
Okay.
So they were only going as far out as they could, I guess. Well, as far out as they could go at the time.
It was a prophecy to get killed.
Like,
possible.
I know this is a typo, but I still appreciate it very much.
No one
'cause
expects a
it turns
Spanish
it into a
Inquisition.
fun-
And Gregory says they used the stars to navigate the sea. Yes, they did.
Yeah, a lot of our
SEE.
ancestors did that.
Hmm
Like everyone's ancestors did that. Remember Greece? We were
Nope.
talking about them too.
I forgot Greece.
Oh,
They forgot to.
I think you hope you remember Greece because all of our constellations are based off of them.
I'm joking. I could never forget Grease. I fucking love John Travolta.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh no. The sentence says, "Do sharks have dicks?" Oh, never thought about that. Oh my
They
god.
have two.
Husky.
You have
Look,
two.
there you
Two.
go.
Yeah. That fits his second comment. They must be double horny.
I don't know if Brandon is chewy. PB, is Brandon chewy?
I,
I don't
I
know. I've
don't.
never
I
ate
don't know what.
Brandon.
Like, she wants to eat him. I'm guessing that he's mostly chewy because human, human meat. There's not a whole lot of muscles that you don't use in your body. It's not like your tenderloin and your back is going to taste like trash. You're using your back muscles all the goddamn time.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no muscle in the human body that is ever going to be anywhere near as tender as a fucking even T-bone steak. T-bone ain't even the best cut, and you're never going to find anything in a human. I mean, it's all trash meat. Animals will like it, but as a human, you're not going to want to eat another human because you're going to be like, chewy. Fucking let's go, Brandon.
Now you just gotta smoke it for a long time, like you do with brisket.
Oh God, it's so nasty.
But first, you got to cut the heart out.
That's true.
Supposed to eat that raw.
Gotta get the obsidian now.
Oh my
Drink the
god!
blood too. That's for fun.
When I was trying to stay awake earlier, I didn't know what the fuck to throw on, so I put on the first episode of Squid Game. Did either of you watch this show?
Yeah, and then I made it to episode. So I made my brother, and then my dad's like, "Oh, I kind of want to watch it too." So now I got to rewatch the whole damn thing.
You're welcome. Anyway,
so I haven't even made it to the end.
The dude punches him in the face, and he gets a bunch of blood running out of his nose. And then the bad guy takes his fucking either finger or thumb, and he rubs it in the blood, and then he licks it off and says it tastes sweet. And I was like, "You got a fucking problem."
Fucking the Yakuza guy.
Sure, I'm only in the first episode.
Yeah, the guy who puts the needle in his nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically some sort of mob guy, and then he's like, "Yeah, your blood tastes sweet." The guy that we don't really see ever again.
I haven't seen that yet.
I watched it. The first episode is slow.
Is it?
But it's a little bit slow, but once it starts getting into it, it starts flowing.
Okay.
Right, it's one of those shows where
it's just establishing everything.
Well, they gotta backtrack a little bit before you actually get to the Squid Game. or Squid Games. But you know where we don't have to backtrack to? The end of the stream. Because we've arrived. We're over the 2-hour mark. And I wasn't planning on going for that long. But here we are, because what is the question?
Sex wax.
Sex wax.
Sex wax.
Oh, hi, Megan Jetty.
What's up, Jeffrey? You got here just in time for the end of the stream. That's sad. On the bright side, you can go back and listen to it in podcast form. It'd be nice if everybody who's here would shred the like button. You know what happens when you shred the like button? You can make tacos, which aren't for Rebecca because she hates them.
Click the like button if you like watching this shit. Click the sub, and then click the bell for your notifications.
Shred the like button. We don't click the like button here. We shred it.
Shred the like button. Well, I was saying click subscribe and the bell. I don't know what you have for the bell and sub button, but if you like what you see, hit the sub button and then click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out.
Because then you'll get notified.
YouTube doesn't give you notifications.
Even if you're just a little tiny noodle, you'll get notified.
God, man. I gotta fix her notifications.
No shit.
Because she knows.
All of my videos are goddamn made for adults. What the fuck?
All my streams are for adults, and I only stay there because I always constantly fucking cuss. Well, everyone knows I cuss. I like cussing; it's fun.
God,
See, I told you. Rebecca says, "You know tacos," and then, well, oh wait,
Hail
then it says hail tacos.
Senate likes
Tacos,
tacos. Yeah.
Tacos are white.
Oh,
No,
enjoy
some of them are
Clue,
yellow.
Rose. Classic
Oh.
Clue? I hope so.
Me too. Do either of you have anything that you would like to plug that you either put out recently or are going to put out in the near future?
I don't know what I'm doing on my YouTube. I plugged in my Twitch. People know my Twitch. It's just the same name. It's on Twitch. You'll see my logo. You know what my logo
We'll
is.
see.
In
It's
case you
Sex
don't know
Wax.
what my logo is, it's not Sex Wax. It's this one. It's this one. Okay, burn it into your brain. It's this one. It's this one.
And it's called Sex
will.
Wax?
You know what? No, it's not called Sex Wax. It's called Cybernetic Husky.
Oh.
I'm just keeping the Sex Wax name because it's a great name for now. But just get into I fuck. Where's the Discord link? Where's the fucking? There it is. There. Let's copy that. Let's drop that link right here. There you go. I have a lot of links in the Discord, so come into Discord. Stare at the Discord like everyone else does because no one talks in there for some reason, even though I try to talk and post memes. Every once in a while, people talk though. Just get in there.
My Cherry. Well, I always say hello to Sherry, but hello, Cherry. She just popped
What's up, Cherry?
Oh, thank you.
He's getting plugged. No, I'm not.
I also have a merch
Senate
store
said
that
he'll
I
talk in
don't have the
Senate.
link right now because I'm not fishing for it.
There you go. There you go.
You got one.
Great.
Success.
He accepts the challenge.
You got anything coming out, Squirrel?
Oh, nothing. I was supposed to say. Okay, previous week, there's a Glitch Paradox episode that's up about Earth changes.
About what?
Earth changes, and we were talking about like La Palma, a volcano, the one in the Canary Islands, and
oh yeah, I've been following that one a bit.
And so we went over that, and then a bunch of other stuff that we both had put on our list about just general earth changes and earthquakes and chat like that. But anyway, that was on last week's show. Excuse me. And then also there is a Between Two Nuts, which is a conversation I have with different YouTubers or different people. Maybe not necessarily always on YouTube, meaning they're people that are just regular, folks, whatever. The interesting people I know. But anyway, most of these individuals are on YouTube. But recently, I got Mega Jetty, and we sat down together and chitty chat for a while. Long overdue, finally up, looks great. So please check out Mega Jetty's 101. That was just posted this past week, and Mega Jetty's always awesome. Has a lot of channels and all kinds of interesting stuff, and he has an eclectic everything knowledge about canon. He thinks very deeply about things because he has a creative mind of how storylines work. So we ended up talking about all kinds of stuff with his work that he's doing and ideas and concepts he has for films or possible ways to recover a franchise that's been burnt to the ground because of remakes. But I digress. This week we'll have a Glitch Paradox episode up. We're still getting it nailed down, but there will be a Halloween one coming up. Pre-Halloween though, it won't be on Halloween night. It'll be not this weekend, the following weekend, and yeah, that'll be awesome. I know that a couple people are going to be coming on with us, so we'll be dressing up. So fuck it. Anyway, that's about it. I talked too long.
Nah, I was still shorter than a Zod promo, so it's fine. I mean, his promos typically have a fucking rant or two in the middle.
Man.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ, I can't believe this. And I can't believe it either that you're talking and talking and talking when all we did was ask you what you were going to do next. And that didn't even include your whole blah 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 blah. I'm electrifying. I'm on YouTube. Something yada
Oh
yada.
yeah. Oh yeah. I always forget about his intro stuff. Even though he has said it so much. I always
Hundreds and
forget.
hundreds of times at least.
Yeah, I've always forgot. I don't know why. I always forget that intro. So when he does it, I still go, "What are you doing?"
What are you doing?
It's like I'm doing my plug. I'm like, "I'm sorry. What are you doing?"
If that's what you want to call it, right? That's what we'll call it.
Hey,
Anyway,
PB, do you have any videos coming out?
um, I don't have any planned at the moment. I'm pretty sure I do have some that I could do some editing to and release, and there's always news happening that I could talk about, but holy fuck am I usually tired because I gotta go drive the hayride and then sell some pumpkins. Life is pretty sweet. It's nice working outside, that's all I care about.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
Doing the
Janie.
same thing over and over again in a factory fucking
Ah,
blows.
Janie said we're terrible friends.
What do you
we're
mean?
supportive. We're very supportive friends.
Who's the terrible friend?
Everyone. All right.
Fair
I'm
enough.
even checking some people are having trouble. There's still only one person who's been banned from my server, and that was my brother's friend
Oh,
Okay.
who fucking got into my younger brother's account. I think 'cause my brother had admin permission and fucked around with the server one day. Yeah. So once I got all those permissions fixed and my brother got home and changed his password, he banned his friend. And I said, if you can remove it at any time.
sometimes you just gotta ban a friend.
Yeah. That's the only person that's banned. And I
Okay.
know the Senate does not live where his friend lives.
Well, speaking of being banned, we are going to disband from the stream so that we can all go to sleep because we got shit that we have to do in the morning. And as far as I know, it doesn't involve any sex